I absolutely love playing chess in front of Noël, because nothing makes me happier than seeing him relax and truly enjoy himself while I play. That's what happens when you marry a chess grandmaster. This time he even gave me one rule before every game with a hidden purpose. We had lots of fun recording, so I hope you will enjoy it as well.
So the hope is that you play good chess today. You focus. But there is one thing I want you to do in the first game. And depending on how you do, let's see if we have to move it longer.
Okay. So what is the first, is a challenge, is a mission? How do you...
On every move, you say out loud, what is the threat from my opponent? Okay? On every single move. You can be very quick, like pawn hanging and move, because 3+0, you need to be quick. But your brain needs to register. And I remember we had a moment where once I asked you, why did you play this move? What's the move that you expect for white?
H4.
Okay. What have you planned on it?
Nothing.
That's not the way we want to play chess, okay? So if you see a threat, then please do something against it.
Okay. So out loud, the threat of my opponent.
Yes.
The entire game, even when I'm in time trouble.
Yes, you can say one move, just like hanging or something like that. But that's the goal. If you have 5 seconds left, you can just go.
Okay. I'm stressed already. Oh, National Master, pretty strong. The threat is to take the center. Okay, he wants to go... Oh.
If there is no threat, you don't have to say a threat. You just say nothing.
Nothing. Well, C4.
No, we care about threats that are like pieces, right?
Okay,
it's
wants
blitz.
to take. I will push.
That's all there is, like pawn hanging. That's all there is. Okay, there was no threat. You for sure wanted to say no threat.
Yeah. Wanna take. Protect it 1, 2, 3 times. Not even a threat, but I will take anyway. Maybe you can explain better later what was the threat. I don't have clarity.
Sure. Just focus on absolute basic hanging stuff, not
basic,
positional threats.
Okay.
In Blitz, no positional threats we don't care about.
Okay. No threat.
Perfect.
Ha! He doesn't know what to do. Positional, we don't care. Ha! No threat.
Beautiful.
No threat.
Perfect. You really just focus pawn plus.
No threat. No threat.
It's fine that you say it after you've made your move. We'll work on that.
No threat.
Sounds more like a prayer than actual move analysis. Oh, please, there is no threat.
Okay, I have 2 minutes on the clock.
I mean, you're ahead of time.
No threat. No threat. Improve your war's peace. Boom!
I love the boom.
Makes it stronger, no? Okay. No threat. This move is a huge threat. This is a threat. Not really. Don't really know what to do. Tuk. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'll wait. Because if this comes, free pawn.
Focus.
No threat. This threat. They want to take my queen. This is threat. This, that.
Okay, you barely hang on. You didn't mention the bishop on a4 at all, but...
No, I mentioned it in my mind. Shh. One threat. Okay. No threat.
Okay, I like this. Threat was e5, by the way, because if knight d7, the bishop on a4 was hanging, but you either saw it or felt it.
I felt it in my soul. No, one threat, the knight. Ha!
Okay, the ha sounded stronger than the move was, but I like the enthusiasm.
It was like, ha, you can't go too far away.
Were there insults coming from your opponent?
I mean, you always insult. No, it's not a rule. No, I'm kidding. Peace and love, Mr. Rocomotion. Peace and love after the game, but during the game is war.
You have 41 seconds, okay? So you gotta be quick.
No threat? Yeah, that was panic. I left a pawn hanging. Ha! Just kidding!
So that would be fun in the analysis, what you suddenly saw there. Okay? Mm-hmm.
Free rook! Oh! 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 Sorry, I shouldn't do all these noises.
Looks good.
Looks good indeed. Well, you can also resign, Mr. Rocomotion. Just a friendly suggestion.
Nice!
Yay!
Woo!
Are you proud?
Yes. How did that work?
That felt so rare. Okay, so let's...
Guys, by the way, it's not that I'm rarely proud of her, okay? It's
no,
just
chess-wise.
If she's playing chess while recording, her brain usually is not 100% on chess. Not just that they know, huh? That sounds a bit like...
No, absolutely. He is a supportive husband.
Blink twice if you need help.
No. He's amazing.
Okay, so this is important, okay? In the beginning, you were confused, okay? When you play Blitz, threat is really super simple, even on your level, even on my level, right? We can't think about super deep stuff. That is kind of the, how can I say, that is more muscle memory or just feeling. Yeah?
I agree. And like, like my opponent hanged a rook, right? So... like if even a national master 2400 hangs a rook at some point during a blitz game.
It's just about doing the simple stuff. I'm right. Sometimes I'm right. When it's about chess,
it's about often. Chess. When it's about chess. If not, your wife is always right.
Yes, always. So this is slightly more comfortable for white. This is actually an interesting line for white. Because it's a bit harder to develop your c-pawn or to push c5.
Yeah, ideally
or when
I
you
want
do,
to play c5,
yes,
no?
Exactly. When you do, you're not developed that well. So this is this kind of thing. This is interesting, but it's totally playable, right? Again, we're playing
I have
blitz.
Problem with just that all the problem can come from this, no?
Yes.
That's why if I could fully developed suddenly.
Sure, also queen b3 sometimes is annoying. A timely e4 is annoying. There are many different lines. You can see that there is a5, a4, a5, a6 that is interesting. White has quite a few ideas, but yeah, it's blitz. So you played here. Knight c4 is a very nice move. I like that move a lot. Because you just do the same as your opponent wanted to do in the game, but you're giving up the knight that would be attacked on e5 instead of the knight b5 that your opponent did later.
It's a counterintuitive because it seems like actually this knight is the strongest.
Sure,
knight.
but if you want to take on d6, the pawn will be on d6, right?
Right, makes sense.
And so the knight on e5 will be gone.
Makes sense.
So, okay, knight h5.
And can we just mention that the knight on c4 cannot be taken because of
we
this?
can't mention that.
Sorry. Hey, comments if you think that
it's
needed
not allowed,
to be mentioned.
allowed to be mentioned.
Okay.
So castles, knight b5. Yeah, I thought about bishop takes e5 as well. The structure with having the pawn on d6 now, with our experiment, not a real threat, right? But the only problem is that what you realize later on, basically don't have an idea anymore. You're kind of stuck, right?
Yeah, I felt kind of stuck because there was one idea in this e5.
Yeah.
But with the bishop here, I kind of want to keep the position closed because if not, their bishop are suddenly becoming very annoying.
So we can play through this. This is all super logical. And this is nice, right? You need to play these moves extremely quickly. Like, for example, here, computer doesn't like rook b8. I don't fully understand.
Oh, you see, h6 is my move.
Yeah. So here you can see when the computer starts shuffling around all the pieces, there's not really a plan.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a plan either for white. Maybe the main plan, I would say, is e3, bishop f1. I would have done this.
Huh.
Bishop f1 and then playing a5. And then attacking a6.
I love
Right,
it.
that could be a nice plan.
Yeah.
And it's difficult for black to do anything against it. I actually don't know what you're going to do. Maybe you have to move back with rook a8.
That's why your engine maybe doesn't like rook.
Maybe because that's anyway
e8.
coming. Yeah, it's kind of shuffling around queen e8, bishop d7. So kind of hinting at the fact that maybe rook c8. Maybe you want to trade a pair of rooks.
Okay, but this is very deep for
Exactly.
A blitz game.
So this is blitz game. This is here bishop e1 I like a lot because the knight on e4 looks good, but it's actually not really doing much.
Yeah, we saw.
Now you start playing h6, and actually I think that this way of thinking in the game helped you to play moves like h6. Because what happens if you're just focusing on big threats, it's like if you don't see a big threat, okay, let's just make a move. The game will be decided later on. If you're playing blitz, that's everything there is. If you guys are lower rated and it's
By the way, I got 2400 elo. And you didn't say anything.
I mean, I didn't see it.
I also didn't see it. Hey, congrats, 2400. I wasn't for a year 2400 elo.
That's about
My husband.
That's about. So yeah, it's about, seeing big threats and then making decent moves otherwise. That's all there is. Or good enough moves, as I call them. So here, yeah, this was funny. Yeah, you saw rook c1, then you saw that the pawn was hanging, and now you're a pawn up.
It's called the basic chess.
Exactly. e4, I like that you didn't take on e4, actually. Because you open up the bishop, right? The bishop would then be opened up. But instead, when you just didn't do anything, now the bishop is kind of...
Well, I didn't do anything. I say, like, I need to... My bishop on e4 is here, so I'm...
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, here you could have played rook b7, for example. But this is nice. And here, why didn't you take rook b4?
Because rook takes d7.
Oh.
Oh.
Because rook takes d7?
Yeah.
And then?
Queen
take back?
takes, bishop takes, this. Still works.
There is a different thing. Rook b4.
Queen f2 at the end.
Yes. So Alessia wanted
I
this.
saw queen f2. I didn't wanted to tell you.
Alessia wanted this and then taking this rook. But the problem is queen f2 and now it's very bad. Obviously you saw this.
No, actually didn't. But something didn't feel right. I don't know.
And then you panicked by playing rook b5. Actually putting a, kind of, oh no, my a6 pawn is hanging, and then...
Listen, this might seem super smart, but it was panic. It was just panic.
Panic. Absolute panic, but focusing on the basics, panic. And speaking of panic, this is real panic.
Yeah.
This is real panic. And that's nice.
Now this was also check on c2 was precise.
I liked bishop e2, but...
Well, but now I see I trade the queens, I have an extra rook,
sure,
and then maybe on...
And still enough time.
And still enough time.
Still enough time. So nice.
Can you give me a score from 0 to 100?
Okay, so based on the threats, you didn't always do them perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
The outcome was very good. I would say it was an 8.5 from
Out of
focusing on
100.
threats. Of 10. 85 out of 100.
I said from 0 to 100, 8.5. You did pretty good, huh?
I was generous.
Okay, next game, what do we do?
Okay, now, okay, we're trying to stack these. So it gets harder. But you're trying, now, usually this happens over weeks of training, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to cram this into one session. So you're trying to automatically look for threats.
So I don't say anymore, no threats.
You're not saying it.
But it was very nice.
Okay, you can say it if you want to. It's just
no threats.
It's just time will be hard.
Yeah.
But the second thing you're trying to do is you're looking for your own tactical chances. So if you can take something, if you can attack something. This is easier for you because you're always looking at some juicy tactics. But this is what you want to focus on.
Okay. Okay, time, just 3 minutes. This is so intense.
Especially when you're waiting for an opponent, right?
Yeah. It's like la quiete dopo la tempesta. No. E4.
Okay. We have a caro
They
card.
want to take my pawn. No, my friend.
I mean, they can, but you're taking back.
Yeah, probably they will take. Okay, we take here.
They always like to chat, huh? Never chat, no?
3 pawn.
Okay, so this is theory, yeah? H5, this is kind of the main thing. Don't know if H3 was a move you plan to do or just panic.
Whatever. No threat.
Okay. So this is very interesting, guys. Alessia, when we were, it's already 1.5 years ago, on a tournament together, you had this structure. So I'm curious to see what you remember from it.
No threat.
Fearless?
Ha! You saw no threat. No, but I always have to kind of look for, because basically after take, I see that I can interfere somehow. But it's kind of scary.
Guys, when you play chess, never say somehow, okay? Either it is or it doesn't.
Okay. Oh, fuck. No, that was not on purpose. I literally played.
I will see it later on. The C4 was also the mistake you made in that game that I mentioned.
Wow. Some things never change.
Okay, focus and you can still play a good game here.
Let's just double rooks. Like this knight is a bit... Oh! Pa pa pa. Pa pa pa.
Try to invite us to your thought process.
Pa pa pa. Pa pa pa. Papa l'americano. Basically, I thought that this bishop might be pinned, so I have... I don't know. I didn't calculate well.
I appreciate the honesty. I really do.
But I felt like...
The feeling is strong. The feeling is strong.
The threat is stronger than his execution. Oh, you see? Wait, what? Okay.
Breathe in, breathe out, focus.
Threat.
Mm-hmm. Check. In doubt, just give a check. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have better pawn structure, no?
And le pair de bishop.
Oh, voilà, très bien. For our...
Voila, voila, voila.
So what I want... Oh.
Mr. Threat.
No, no problem. Counter threat. Demon beast.
So
Take this.
This is what I call hope chess.
No. No, this is what you call intuition.
Yes, exactly. What I call good excuses.
Attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Defended.
Mm-hmm. This is good chess.
Okay, calculating. Because after this we have to take in between here. All part of the plan.
Sure. We will see the engine. Boop, oop.
Darling, you know what time of the game is it?
To Asteafu.
To gently...
Close your mouth.
Gently.
Gently.
I can't see how to defend the pawn. My opponent can't see how to take it though. With the rook.
I think they are thinking about doing something else.
Their problem.
It was actually a nice move.
I start to
9
realize...
seconds. You go. Go. Flag. Guys, you see, it's always about the basics. Shoot. It's always about the basics.
Oh my god.
You played such a bad game, but it worked.
Oh my cheese macaroni.
Well, let's talk about the score, okay?
No. Can you start, please,
Okay.
by other things?
You are amazing and so on. I love you.
No,
You're great.
No, it's good. I'm feedback oriented.
Okay, so this structure, guys, super important. This h5 move looks so silly, but it's actually theory.
It's the main...
Yes. And this is a weird structure because black has this double pawn. It has a super safe king.
Yeah.
Plays very defensively with the knight on f8.
And waits.
And waits for white to push c4. That's what I told you last time. The most important thing is basically you're never playing c4 with white here.
Wow. Did you say that?
Yes. Because once you play c4, we can look at these moves, okay? Problem is, you prefer to have this. Now, the computer sometimes wants to play c4. I really don't like the move because you create your own weakness, okay? Now, first of all, bishop h3 was actually a threat. That's one thing. But you're never going to play d5. You're never going to play c5. It's super hard to play either of those, right?
My idea of c4 is to bring the knight to c3 and then to e4.
Yeah, but knight c3, f5, for example.
Got it. And so why should I play with white?
I prefer if you go to f4. I think you can castle immediately. And then, for example, bishop f4 or knight f4 sometimes. I prefer playing a3 instead of b3 to avoid any weaknesses. And then if you are ready in the center to play c4 and d5, for example, or to do something, then you can play c4. But just c4 in the nothing is just exactly what black wants. A knight will come to e6, d4 will be weak, and so on. So
Interesting.
this is actually an interesting play from black side. So what we have here, okay, let's go. Okay, bishop h3, right? That's what I said. What did I say? Don't just say somehow, okay? Bishop f4, what is black doing? I mean, rook e2 is one, but I like check. You have to go here and h4. Finito. So calculation, very important. You can see that.
Yeah.
You can see that. So here something like maybe knight f4. Yeah. So now you would have had your knight c3 idea, but you went knight f4. It's interesting that it's not that bad, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was feeling.
And here I wanted you to play f4. Is f4 not good? Oh, I also missed something. Oh, check. Okay. Oopsie.
Ooh.
Okay. So here, and bishop g6, nice. So your own ideas, that works, huh? That works well.
Can we calculate pawn takes?
Yeah.
Pawn takes, queen takes, king f8. And now we're thinking bishop h6, king e7, rook e1.
Mm-hmm.
But then knight e5.
Mm-hmm.
And then f4. But then I didn't
And
want
then knight takes
that...
g6. Your queen is gone.
Oh, there is a queen on g6? I would have realized.
I think it's just...
Just no bishop
the king
h6.
is just so weak.
Yeah, everything wins.
It's very interesting. Oh, this is nice and straightforward. Oops.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's great. But rook fe1 still works?
Yes.
Knight e5?
I think queen g7, yeah? Can even take.
Rook takes is... Yeah, but now it's not clear. King d8 and f4 maybe.
Take. Check. Oh, that's why rook e5 immediately. Actually.
Yeah, rook e5
that makes
immediately.
sense. Yeah, so there's just
Everything
too much.
works.
King is too much in danger, yeah? But you can see that there's so many moves, so it's really just from the feeling it looks bad, yeah, to allow it. Okay, your opponent...
But how do you balance feeling and... like, okay, here from the feeling, but other feeling sacrifice won't work.
If there are still very concrete moves that could change the outcome of the position strongly, you need to calculate. If there are many moves, but the position will roughly be the same. So if you go... But
I'm a piece down.
Sure, but if you go to this position, a strong player can say, I trust that the attack will be good. Because you're saying, okay, the king is long lasting in the center. There's not one move that the king suddenly zooms to b8. Okay? So there's not one move that might change everything. And so you can say, I trust that in this position, white will have a strong enough attack. Okay? When it is about bishop takes h3, let's go move back to what you said, no threat, right?
Yeah.
Here, it is, okay, taking a pawn, I have to take, otherwise everything is bad. Okay? Now, take here. Now, I have to play, I think bishop f4 is the only move. Otherwise, I mean, there's checkmate threat.
Yeah.
If knight g3, I lose a piece.
H4? Right?
No, I think this just loses a piece.
Again.
Right? So here we're 3 pawns down. That will be absolute horrifying. And then if knight f4, we go, bishop f4 and queen g4. And we lose the piece back.
Yeah. Bishop g3 and h4.
Exactly. And if bishop f4, this is what I showed before.
Yeah.
And so if black wins the piece back and is then just a pawn up with incredible strong attack, we are just completely busted. So we need to see this until the end. On the other hand, for example, also this position, right? You could actually give up d4 without calculating a lot. Because you can say, I have the bishop pair. This pawn is not super strong. And the knight is quite passive. So you can evaluate this and say, okay, it's interesting. You're not going to be completely busted in this position. So it always depends what is the kind of the value of the moves that you could still see.
Yeah.
And here, I think you have the strength to go here and just say, okay, this looks very good. I have all my pieces. Sure.
Well, I would always chicken out. I usually I would be very scared. In Blitz is more YOLO.
Sure. Once in a while you're wrong. Obviously, you would love on my level. I expect myself to see bishop h6, king here, rook e1, 95, rook e5.
Takes.
Because it's very forced as well.
Yes.
But I also see that there are so many ways, even queen g7 as we saw, even something with f4 at some point. There are so many ways where black is in difficulty that we can evaluate. Okay. Let's go And I actually liked from a practical standpoint Queen E4.
Yeah, by the way, I noticed that I have a tendency, as soon as I realized that the endgame is maybe slightly better for me, I tend to trade the queen, and there's a way to release the pressure. And in general, also this case, if we see objectively, keeping the queen is better for me because their king is so much weaker than my king.
Yeah.
But it's something like I got a small advantage. Okay, let's release the pressure immediately. Okay, practical, I understand, can be good, but in classical, it's a small.
I think it's also being a little bit out of practice.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're not fully training a lot and doing a lot of tactics, you're not so comfortable seeing everything.
Yeah.
And so you want to minimize the risk. I always call this is the washed up GM way to play. Just avoid all tactics.
Still a GM, I take it. I take it.
It's how if I would go play a tournament right now, it's probably how I would play chess.
Yeah.
Just trust my better understanding and try to kind of go out of positions that I could miss something huge. So yeah, this is missing opponent's idea in terms of knight takes c4, which was already before an idea. I liked the way that you managed it, but this is very, very important, okay? Here, I said takes, bishop takes, I said the engine is swinging, okay? Guys, you can think for yourself also, what is the line? Again, super concrete.
So, pawn
takes, bishop takes is bad.
Can we put the bishop takes?
Well, then the engine is
I will not see the engine.
Okay.
Okay, remove the engine just in case. Okay, good.
Okay, black to move and win, and go for the forced line.
Yeah, I go for what I want to. So, oh my gosh, I see it. Bishop
to train
takes.
Your wife. I go
rook
for
takes.
what I.
Knight takes. Okay, it's this easy.
Yes, takes.
This. That, so basically, I have to take because my rook is hanging, so I can't take back.
Yes.
So I take here in between. Knight takes, attacks my bishop. Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
So I have to take with the pawn.
Yes.
And then also, actually, it's even better.
And also, you have the bishop pair.
I have the bishop pair. Why am I trading that
also,
bishop?
rook f3, rook g3 is just made.
Yeah, mated.
So, yeah, definitely take with
this again, I like to trade everything. I have this tendency to, I feel
That's
like...
not at all you, actually. Because you're just
I'm a chicken.
like crazy.
I feel like...
You became a chicken. Over 25, it's...
On the outside, I feel like I'm a machine. I always want to attack. But inside, I'm still a little chicken.
You can go to the chicken chess club.
Okay. It's something I notice, and I know that everyone has it in a way. No, usually a beginner, they love trades, they love to simplify the position, but it's not always better for you to simplify. Usually, I said that equal trades are always in favor of somebody. Of course, it's high elite, but it's not really equal. Like, there is always one that is benefiting a bit more from the trade.
Sure.
Like,
there is the rule of thumb that if you initiate the trade, you give up something. That's, by the way, also how we GMs win against lower rated players. You know that they will want to trade everything off. Yeah. So you make them search trades that are slightly inferior for them. Maybe slight pawn structure change, maybe slight, they wasted 2 tempi to change that piece. And then you end up in an endgame where you just have much more activity and win the game. And you get zero risk as the stronger player when the weaker player tries to do that.
That's true.
Because you always give up a little something. So just try to play your best chess. Yeah, I actually liked f6. This was close, yeah. f5 is interesting. You threaten checkmate.
Beautiful. I mean, now f6 is still possible.
f6 is still possible. But at least the f5 pawn, even with f6, the checks will be extremely strong because the pawn is always covering everything, yeah? So the king can't really activate.
Bishop here, and
bishop
then
f4, and then you have very
some
annoying checks, yeah? And, then Just when your opponent was about to...
This is about skills. Hypnotizing your opponent to make them take the pawn.
And go to g3, so even if you have very
Checkmate.
little time, you can still just give checkmate. Mad skills.
It's also skills, no?
Mad skills.
Okay, first of all, let's congratulate for a nice
24-20.
420. So what's the next? I'm invincible.
You're...
No, I'm kidding. I'm invincible.
Guys, have you ever heard of Mount Stupid? That's where we're at right now. It feels good. But after Mount Stupid, there is a valley of despair.
Man, I will prove you so much wrong. I will go Mount Extra Stupid.
Okay, Mount Extra Stupid. You keep going.
Okay, tell me, what's the next?
So now we do, okay? It's my thought process if you have realized it.
So,
if you're a good wifey, you
I
realize
do it very well.
Okay.
I can tell you my next rule, okay?
Okay, what is it?
So it's now about wait, T-I-P-P-P-S.
Don't make
Tips.
pee-pee when your opponent makes a good move.
Wait, I should think about their next move, right?
So the thought process is tips, threats, ideas, plans, safety. Okay? When you play blitz, you completely ignore the third step. The third step would be, so first one is threats of your opponent. Second one is your own tactical ideas. The third is planning, so
we don't
strategy.
care about plans.
Guys, did you see every time a rook is hanging, how the hell have we have the plan? There's no plan needed, okay? Just capture those stuff.
Pray for the rooks.
There is now safety, okay?
Yes.
Safety means just before you make a move,
Yeah.
you shortly use your brain and think, is something hanging?
Okay.
Did I miss something?
I shouldn't leave
If I
anything.
play this move, am I just hanging something? Would have helped your opponents a lot.
I agree. Safety.
So you can do that.
Oh my gosh. My opponents
Against
are very
Mitek.
strong.
Just the algorithm, matchmaking algorithm, understands how strong you are.
Oh, London system. I really
London
love to play.
system.
Yes.
Let's go.
You taught me this amazing plan. I also have a video about it. We will try to go straight forward. Please go back with the bishop.
Yes.
Go back here.
This is a little bit the advanced way of playing, to leave the bishop on f4, because I also love when they go to g3.
Damn. Now I don't know.
Okay. Good enough moves. It's so funny that you just said that you don't want to trade as much anymore, and the first chance you have to snatch the bishop on f4, you're like, ow!
La vie est dure sans confiture.
Yes, exactly. By the way, if any French people are watching, have you ever heard this? La vie est dure sans confiture. Because I was convinced that it was something you say in France. Turns out all of my French friends have never heard of it. Maybe I just made it up.
It's a Swiss. I'm not trying to trade. I am not trying to play this move.
Just trying to make them fear the trade. By the way, how is the,
there is
threats,
no threat
ideas,
here, nothing.
safety,
It's such
nothing.
a boring position.
Right. Okay.
Nobody's threatening.
So you are
anything.
the exception that doesn't need to do it on every move, right? I usually say everybody should do it on every move.
I'm trying, but
you
there is
don't
no
need to.
threat, no say, nothing.
I think you're just naturally talented.
Nothing. Now I will put this beautiful horse here and then kick this one out. No, maybe not. Wait, maybe yes. I win this pawn. Safety. Ha, bro, you neglected.
Chess is concrete. I love that. Let's go.
Oh my god. It's amazing.
Chess is not meditation or philosophy. Chess is concrete.
Oh my god. I can't tell you how happy I am right now. Okay.
Sounds like I'm the most horrible
I need to bring...
husband in
No, you're amazing, baby. Don't worry. I'll bring the knight back. So because I don't want it to be hanging somehow. Now rook to the game. I mean, I can't not trade this one. Okay. I mean, let's be greedy.
Greed.
Let's be greedy. No, let's not trade the queens. Okay,
You were tempted, huh?
I was tempted, but I really want to take this pawn. So maybe later. Threats, no threats. Okay, let's go back. Now we can trade the queens. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now we need to bring the rooks somewhere else. Perfect. I'm trading everything. This and that. Oh, okay. Push. Perfect. And push as well. Perfect. Okay, need to defend here. So I will bring a rook here because this is coming. Okay. Now what? Okay.
So tense.
Okay. Trying to activate my rooks.
How does a beautiful Italian lady say? Time is fuel!
Time is time.
Time is time?
Just...
It's a good idea.
Ooh! Ooh! Hey! 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 I will not take your rook. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Ha! Sorry.
Talking of threats.
It's okay. It was not the most precise.
I will not take your rook. Oops.
It was almost like a perfect game, except for that moment.
Almost a perfect game. We're getting happy too quickly here, okay?
I mean, I also have a very strict husband, okay?
Don't make them...
No, chess-wise.
Okay.
Chess-wise.
Do we have to click game?
I mean, they see that you are strict,
what do we have
so
to
it's
do?
not
What
me.
do we have to do?
Here, analysis, here, this.
Okay.
You want just the engine, right?
Okay. So, London. This here, I don't love this trade because it clarifies the situation again for white.
Mm.
And for example, if you play c5 or b6 here, it's not like your opponent is going to, well, could play knight e5, but then you play c5, bishop e7. I like this.
I just remember studying this plan.
That you take, yeah?
Taking, then queen d6, provoking g3,
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
c5,
it's fine.
a5, try to trade that bishop. Better,
I mean, computer tells
better.
you you're amazing.
I started with this
a5.
plan. I started this plan. There we go. Better position for black.
It's beautiful. I love it. Now you see f4.
Yep.
Oh, knight c4 again. This move comes... That's a beautiful move.
Wow.
That if takes, there's the knight hanging, and otherwise if
And
we
if you
take
take,
here,
b6
the b6 is hanging. So maybe just queen c7 as well, but then white at least doesn't lose a pawn. But I was super happy that you saw this, because our brain, our brain is going f6, oh no, knight d3.
And then
No.
weaknesses on e6.
Let's just calculate what we can. And chess is actually much simpler. You find out that grandmasters in this position immediately will see this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't need to calculate anything else. What happens to lower rated players. Now, for you, f6 was also a thing, but for lower rated players, should I play the knight? Maybe the rook, maybe a rook here, maybe. So chess is too complex, yeah? Chess gets so complex. No, it's just like, what move do we have to calculate? If it works, right? Boom. So that was beautiful. Now you traded knight d6. I like this.
You see, not going to trade the queens.
I mean, here it would have worked, but...
Yeah, but
because
after queen takes, what do you do?
Knight and then knight back.
Okay, knight and then knight back. Makes sense.
You go here and
because
then
after pawn takes, then you...
Yeah, you don't want to weaken yourself.
Then you don't want this, knight d2, suddenly two weaknesses. Yeah. Don't like this.
No.
So that's what I thought.
Also rook a4 coming. No,
that's what I thought. Don't like this.
Yeah. So this is also totally fine. And now you did it perfectly, and kind of didn't put a lot of resistance in a sense of like started to play very quickly, but traded everything, which is very nice. 92 as well.
And I was still
this was a little bit not looking at the threat. You shortly realized that rook a1 you have to go back, right?
Yeah.
So you want to play b5 first, so you can play rook a6, for example, or rook f8. You save a tempo. Okay, here again, this is... I don't like taking from your opponent. I like rook e8 because, as you mentioned, if you go here, for example, f5,
then e7
and then check, and then counterplay. So we go here. Okay, nice.
And the nice part is that when you analyze with the engine likes every move.
Sure.
But humanly, it's way more...
In which line can you play as many as possible moves that are still winning, right?
Yeah.
That's what you care about in these positions. So if you go into a line where you have to find the very best move, maybe already you did something not great.
Mm-hmm.
Rook e7, okay. I think c3, yeah, I was thinking here c3 takes and c2. That is pretty good. So when you have these winning positions, small tactics can decide the game all the time, but you kept everything very stable here. I like that you didn't take here, because why would you create a weakness for yourself? Now you push. And again, like, what is this move?
Yeah.
You need to somehow create counterplay, like especially in a blitz.
Was trying to be fast, but not really trying
Exactly. Too fast, but too easy moves then.
Mm-mm.
Right? You want to be fast, but you still want to pose problems. Otherwise, your opponent doesn't need to be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could have also already started to run, but...
Sure, just trying to stop any counterplay. This felt super...
Yeah, this felt very nice. And here, it works, right? You watch the game and so on. But the process is very important. You still have 20 seconds. You don't want to allow yourself to get in this situation where, but obviously both this also works, yeah?
Yeah, both.
Also, moving away works. You can move away and run all over the board, right? You can... Run.
Well, you just need to run once, and then you can.
The king already has squares. So it really doesn't work. But in a way, it's like
important to notice.
If this rook could just disappear, it would be a draw, right? So what do we do instead? Like, there are many things you could play. You could do this, for example, to be 1000% sure that there is no stalemate.
Yeah.
And then make a queen, whatever, right? You have so much time.
Sure, I can also go with the king on f6. I can just play.
Sure, or you can go here, and now you can go here.
Or I can calculate that rook takes g6 doesn't work, and
whatever. There are 1,000 ways.
Because checkmate with a pawn is beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's incredible. And they were so close. Okay, so that was good. That was 3 wins. The process can still be improved, but it was much better than I remember last time.
I would love to end the video here, but we will do a last game.
No, we can't end the video here. We've been recording for an hour.
Huh?
We've been recording for an hour.
We can end the video here.
Yes. On a high, on a positive,
So a final recommendation for people watching.
So this process to focus on these things is super important, but take it one step at a time. Okay? Use threats first. Do it for a week, for 2 weeks, maybe for a month, where you focus during the game just on your threats of the opponent. And then slowly, when it gets natural, do the other things. For Alessia, it's way easier because she's already used to the right way of thinking.
Yeah, of course. But I noticed that even at my level, I tend to forget.
Yeah.
I tend to forget, and it helps so much. Like, the first game actually was super important for me, because to always have to say no threats, it's gonna put the focus there. And so when we ask the right question, then we see also what really matters.
And also not to overcomplicate what a threat actually is. I think that many people at home, I see that so much with students of like, oh, this is maybe a positional threat. You saw Alessia 2400, like a positional threat. Okay, let's just not care. It's blitz, right? Even in rapid, the same mostly applies. When you then play classical, you can go deeper, right? But the lower your rating, the less these things actually even matter. So just focus on what really matters a lot, leave out the rest.
If you enjoyed this video, you will definitely love the video where Noël was giving me a score from 0 to 100 after every game.
It was not as good as this one.
I promise, I didn't win all my games there. It was a disaster. So go check it out. But it was super fun.
Yes, it's
super
on my
fun.
head. Click on my head.
And by the way, my husband is amazing. He's just strict from a chess point of view. But I also love that part. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And now we will go to the gym. I mean, you don't need this information. But...
No, go to the gym, guys. Touch grass, breathe air. Don't look always at your screen. Beautiful.
Yes. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.